So just saying, just to back up Jason.
I do want to make sure we get to the mailbag and we answer some listener questions. So let's do that right now.
Mailbag.
I'm a little disappointed you guys haven't talked about my Jurassic Park sweater.
It's delightful.
I mean, that's what I call it. It's a dinosaur eating.
I think the problem.
A moose. It's a Christmas.
It's an ugly Christmas sweater, which is delightful. And the problem
it's not really
is
a sweater, but
it looks
sweater
like a
shirt.
Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, the one thing you're not going to be able to see is the blood on the butt of the moose, where the dinosaur.
It's Christmas blood.
Christmas blood, of course, but
#, Christmas blood.
So good. I love the hashtag.
Okay,
I just want Krampus.
I just feel like I need it. Yeah, those commercials are not my favorite thing to have come on every 2 seconds with your kids around. Yeah. Like, it's in the middle of football games. You got Krampus and these long fingers with slashes.
Or it's the best when you say, yeah,
Christmas is canceled.
Yeah, you want to know what happens when Santa Claus doesn't come?
You get murdered.
Krampus.
All right.
You get the Krampus.
I got a bad case of the Krampus. Brandon Mack.
That's what you get from Floppy Gore.
Okay. All right. This has gone on long enough. Jason has emphysema. We need to get him home and into hospice care. Brandon Mack in Austin, Texas. If I win this week, I make the playoffs.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Do I start Spencer Ware or Jeremy Hill? That's an easy answer.
Easy peasy. Jeremy Hill.
Oh, I was going to go with Adrian Peterson. No, Jeremy Hill. Out of your options. Let's see, Ernest. You know what I read.
Yeah, I know. In my head, I was looking at it thinking, I really hope he reads other details as somebody's name for the next email.
I'm going to blame that on Matthew.
You can only blame yourself.
All right, Ernest in New Mexico.
Bonjour.
Yeah, that's another country.
Flex start. Ivory. You guys got to be specific with this D. Johnson thing because we don't know if it's Duke or David. Ivory.
Dude, we're going to answer it as David.
I think it's David
because look
David
at how
Johnson, Decker, or Amendola.
Full PPR.
Full PPR. I'm going to go with Amendola.
I'd love to go David Johnson here, but it's Amendola because of the PPR.
I'm going to go with David Johnson. Amendola's coming off an injury. You don't know how healthy he really is and how much.
That's fair.
The risk of him being pulled off the field for some reason, like last time he played. Eric in Atlanta. Should I start old man Hasselbeck or take the risk and start Rivers versus Denver? That is a great question. Also starting Ware at flex. Should I consider or reconsider and have Snead and Keyshawn Martin as other options? I know my answer.
Standard league. I would throw Rivers out there above Hasselbeck because of upside. If you need just 200 yards and maybe 2 touchdowns, then Hasselbeck is fine because Rivers could absolutely crap the team.
Almost upset of the week, bro. It's impossible.
Who I would throw out ahead of Rivers, Jay Cutler, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Ryan Tannehill.
He's not going to have any of those options.
We're answering the question we're given.
Yeah, you can tell 14-team league, and his options at flex are Snead and Keyshawn Martin, so Hasselbeck is his choice here.
Okay.
You're going Hasselbeck?
So would you go Hasselbeck is the question.
No, I would go Phillip Rivers over Hasselbeck.
Okay, and then I would start Ware.
I
think he'll get goal line carries in that game. Denny in Philadelphia. It's crunch time, and I need a win to make the playoffs. Why can't you guys clinch like 3 or 4 weeks ago? It would make it so much easier. All right.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. Should I start Jordan Reed or Julius Thomas? And should I start Cousins over Derek Carr?
Ooh. Mike's start of the week versus Mike's sit of the week.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Julius. Oh.
Well, no, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought we were betting something.
No, I'm just getting to the next. I'm getting ready for the next.
I'm going with Julius Thomas and what was the quarterback?
Cousins
or Carr?
Or are you going to send in the Carr?
Oh, I'm going to go. Man, Kirk Cousins at home is pretty good, but I'm gonna stick with Carr at home.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
3 touchdowns last week for Tyrod Taylor against the Kansas City defense. They're at home. I think Carr has potential. I'd start him over Cousins. All right? That's a long show, guys. Are we okay?
We're
Jason,
okay.
how are you doing?
Barely.
I feel.
Are you getting sick?
I feel like Christmas blood. That's how I feel. So I'm going to the restroom.
This is I'm gonna hit that button right there that says we're going.
Please.
you'll get a chance to rest your voice over the weekend. Hopefully I can beat you by 37. And we'll be back here on Monday. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting the show. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to another edition of the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. Don't forget to visit us on the web at www.thefantasyfootballers.com and follow us on Twitter @TheFFBallers.